Welcome back to my video. My name is Mitchell. Hit like, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and make a video with notification.
Subscribe and hit the like button at Brittany Mitchell.
Oh, the game bottom. Oh, fuck. So now we're going to Boston. They're 68. We're 16 though. Going to roll Boston. Peggy Pertwee. There, right, Jelly, right, Jason hit up. Chris Harper did this. Let's go. On roll this time. Let's go. Yeah, let's switch it back to Hall of Fame. Sure. Where's it?
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Edwards out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis with it. Oh, Simmons with the block. Edwards against White. Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Pritchard. Back to White. And Watford pulls it down.
White.
Now the Nets with it. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control. So it's going to be interesting to see.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Where's the foul?
No good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's White, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Doesn't get the shot off in time. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Edwards. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
8-3. Let's go.
Edwards got 8 points.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Okay.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. To the middle. Left side Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Watford. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
The defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Let's go.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Edwards. Tatum with the block.
There's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Brown gets the bucket.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
White against Edwards.
Oh, boy.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Celtics have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. White against Edwards. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Edwards, a pass to Watford. Counted
Let's go.
From distance.
13-8. Let's go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Celtics trail by 5.
Fucking work.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. White for 3.
No way.
Some solid defense from Edwards.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Let's go. Keep going. Keep going.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Too small.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Fucking work. 13-8.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Walsh comes in for White. And it's Walter in for Pritchard. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game.
Look,
Here's Walter. Pass to Brown.
Brown, I got you blocked.
Here's Cada. That one is off.
Simmons.
Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Here's Edwards. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Green comes in for Brown.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Fucking work.
Outside, Green. Here's Walsh. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And
Let's go.
Simmons
19-8. Let's go.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Outside Tatum. The floater. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Comes up empty down low. So as we end the first quarter, Nets out in front. They lead by 11. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
We've got Jason Tatum. Walter out there with Green. And it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Celtics trail by 11. Here's Walter. He's scoreless. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month.
Let's go. Who got ball? Who got ball?
Here's Edwards. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. It's good. He's 6 for 12 on the floor. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Shoots from 12. Misses off the right iron.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Pass to Walter. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11. Misses from close range. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum looking it over. Here's Walter. Knocked loose. On the take, and that was stuffed right through.
Let's go.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Edwards with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Walter, good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Edwards for 3. Walter pulls it in.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Hershon Yabusele, Jaylen Brown, Derek.
1:36 left to play in the first half of basketball. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Elbow shot. Claxton with a rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
White against Edwards. Pass to Claxton. Here's Whitehead. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the tray. Pritchard's got 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Edwards for 3. Drills it.
Let's go.
And the Nets lead by 4.
Let's go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
White for 3. Some solid defense from Williams.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim.
That's defeating in this third quarter. Fourth quarter.
Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part, it's bringing down the whole squad.
Here's Edwards. No good from 18. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Nets. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
31.
Welcome, everybody.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Nets.
Love that they're taking high.
Thanks for tuning in.
With the circle, let's go.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pritchard on the floor for the Nets. We've got Edwards. Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Williams. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. And stolen by Claxton. Edwards looking it over. Edwards can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. White, the pass to Tatum. White with a screen on Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Williams defending. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And so it's Boston with it. 6-point game. White can't hit. Now Edwards. 21 points in the game. And the 3 off target. Outside Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. White against Edwards. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Tatum. The 3 is up. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Tatum. Watford covering. And it's Tatum missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Williams from long range. Boston pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Releases. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Whitehead. 4-3. Buries
Let's
it
go,
from three.
assist.
Whitehead's got
Let's go.
5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Claxton against Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Brown.
Let's go.
From deep.
No way.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound. Claxton passes to Edwards. They shoot again. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
No.
Williams grabs the board.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Edwards.
Let's go.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Good. He has 7.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Got to think he'd like a few more of those.
Edwards for 3. Fires the 3. Drains the
Let's go. How much in toys?
Edwards got
Let's go.
29 points.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
1:31 left in the third. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Claxton. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Here's Yabusele. Back to... Richard.
Soft
touch off the glass. Richard's got 9.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Watford outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Walsh. Outside, Brown. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Edwards. Here's Walsh. Launches it. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, that's good.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Green out there with Walter.
Let's go.
Jason Tatum.
Let's go.
And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Celtics trail by 19.
Three.
And here's Tatum. Outside, Green. Here's the pick.
Move it.
6 to shoot. Pass to Walter. Over Williams. And Watford pulls it down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Edwards can't hit. The Celtics shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Yabusele, hook that.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Edwards against Green. Edwards, the pass to Whitehead. The kick out to Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Green against Edwards. Here's Yabusele over Edwards. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Edwards has got 40 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Why do you have to go to the
Edwards against Green. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Williams misses.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Good to play well.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Green with the ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
He has the
That's right there. It's right there. Check it out.
Outside Edwards. Watford outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Outside Tatum. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Edwards, the pass to Watford. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 18. With the step back. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, if the defense closes on Tatum, he'll go into them. He's happy to get sent to the line.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of.
Let's go.
It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season. And if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Champ.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
White against Williams. For 3, Porzingis. He drops it from range.
Yeah, guys, White's got the ball in his hands. You can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Edwards for 3. On target from range. Edwards has got 49 in the game.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Tatum. And the Nets with possession here. And here's Edwards outside. They grab their own miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is...
Exception, you know, the Bucks 18 was good. We'll face them again.
Good evening, everyone. This is the 4th and final group stage game for these teams, and this is the 4th and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these 2 teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Trendon Watford, Edwards is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Ben Simmons.
Amazing.
In at the 3 spot.
And that's exact. What he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
Inside, Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Nets. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of the game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. He was all alone on that one.
4-2.
Edwards got 5 now.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Lillard looking around. Tries the spin move. Right side Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Giannis outside. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
A wide open look here for Hartenstein. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards against Murray. Edwards drives in. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Lillard finds Jackson, and here's Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again. Nets leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Edwards got 9.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Score.
To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. Edwards drives in. Can't get it to fall.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter.
7.
That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
11-7.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. 9-point game his last outing. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. A different look from Milwaukee. Mo Wagner's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Williams comes in for Keegan Murray. And Johnson in for Jackson. Edwards looking it over. Goes up and
let's go. 13 on. Let's go.
13 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Nets, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Milwaukee, right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for Brooklyn, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Clark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Johnson kicks to Lillard. Clark, a screen on Schroeder. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the hoop.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Edwards drops them both.
15 kills.
Bucks trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wagner. Johnson kicks to Watson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Watson.
13.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Watson.
He's good.
Giannis with it. Johnson for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter.
Back in the fourth was cold.
And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Simmons.
Dennis
Schroeder is out there with Edwards. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Mitchell, he's checked in from Monte Morris. Johnson against Simmons. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Threes. No foul. No foul. Go straight up.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Edwards, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but
Let's
is
go.
the D-cell
217.
the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Giannis outside. Pulls up on the wing, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove
from
putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Schroeder against Johnson. Back to Jackson. It's hauled in by Edwards. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Boston Celtics. Simmons left side. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Johnson against Schroeder. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside Williams. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Murray's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Johnson. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So it's the Bucks now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Lillard, the pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Here's Jackson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Edwards. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Shots good by Whitehead.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Williams. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Whitehead with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Jackson dishes to Lillard. Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. Lillard the pass to Hartenstein. Over Watford. And he can't bank that one in. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Edwards. That's tipped. Schroeder against Lillard. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson passes to Hartenstein. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Edwards against Jackson. Now here's Edwards.
Fuck this
Points in the
game,
game.
fuck it,
Missed
fuck it,
inside.
fuck it, fuck it.
Jackson passes to Hartenstein.
You got this. Walkie got this. Right there.
From the arc. Oh, and he just knocked
I don't care. I don't care.
What a grand
Not enough
finale
whistles.
tonight.
A billion
Great
fucking
shot
whistles.
from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence. And looking ahead tonight, thank you for being with us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
We take the lead in the third quarter. Walk in for 3.
Antetokounmpo out there with Isaiah
Go.
Hartenstein.
First
And there's
30 runner for the
Jackson.
game.
Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Giannis. Hartenstein with the screen for Giannis. 4 on the clock. Count that one. Giannis has got the first point to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the
All
game
I
right here.
can. What's not working?
And Edwards drops them both.
The 3.6.
And so Giannis will
Three
bring
for
it
three.
up for the Bucks. Pass to Hartenstein. Jackson up top. Edwards defending. Jackson dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Soon, won't you help? I had him.
Starting
That's
to
5.6.
increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And
now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality. And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And it's Edwards against Jackson. And here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. The shot will not fall. Good D by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 7. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shoots from 12. They get it again with the second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. The past month has been surreal. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Yeah, 36-30. Let's go. Lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Edwards. Schroeder against Lillard. Giannis right side. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 13.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Edwards.
Ah,
Bucks leading by 8. Murray the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And that one drops for him. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Love when Murray's making quick decisions with the ball, like right there.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Edwards against Hartenstein. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Jackson. Second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. He's got 9.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Edwards drives in. He takes it in. And Edwards,
let's go. 1, 2, 3, 2, let's go.
The ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Milwaukee leading by 10. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration.
Come back to the fourth. Didn't shoot. Come back to the fourth. Stop. Stop.
Hartenstein. Clark comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Vince Williams subbed in for Keegan Murray. On defense, Brooklyn. Lillard outside. Clark a screen on Schroeder. To the inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days.
Stop.
We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard, and another basket for Milwaukee.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Here's Edwards. Simmons trying to get open. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Edwards.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Clark kicks to Williams. Lillard outside. Takes the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson against Edwards. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Simmons' shot is good.
We're not 38.
The length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Lillard against Schroeder. Clark a screen on Schroeder. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot off that time.
Let's get back in the court. Let's go.
Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. Here's Johnson. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simmons, good on the shot. That shades
down on. Let's go.
And dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Giannis against Edwards. Going inside.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
We're not 14. Come on.
Both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp,
but
the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Williams passes to Giannis. With a screen for Antetokounmpo, and again the turnover by the Bucks. Jackson, who's checked in for the Bucks. Nets trail by 7. Outside Edwards. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The high post shot. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson passes to Giannis. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Watford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards can't hit. Bucks leading by 7. Outside Williams. Giannis outside. Wagner with a screen for Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
2-4-2.
Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Edwards against Jackson. Edwards no good.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Shoots from the high post. That one. Doesn't go.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wagner has screen on Simmons. Here's Giannis. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. Will have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. A different look for Milwaukee. Hartenstein's checked in for Wagner. Murray comes in for Vince Williams. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort.
Let's go.
Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Breathe.
Giannis outside.
Oh, you got time to go back in it.
Back to Lillard from past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And the
He's cool.
by Edwards.
2-point game.
He's a
2-point
guy
game.
that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Three. Four stock and we take the lead right here.
And
way to get it.
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go. One stop to lead.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Let's go. Oh, 2.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish
He
firm when he
three.
takes the space. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right side out of the Kumbo. Whitehead passes to Schroeder. For the 3. Again!
Let's go!
An avalanche!
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall
33.
in career 50-point game. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who's the best ever.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 20-4 run. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Jackson from long range. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 54 points. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Hello. Now go face the Suns. We 18 them. They're 7-13. Let's get it. I'm gonna Trey. Tony Roll. This one has Trey Young, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Ryan Dunn, and then everyone else. Let's get it.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach. Good to have you with us. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Edwards. And it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Edwards.
That's just insane.
Strong finish.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
No three.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Booker's
shot is good.
Booker has limitless range.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Edwards outside.
Let's go.
Nails it from 3.
Now 5. Let's go.
Edwards got 9.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
3.
Booker against Edwards. Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh,
let's go.
Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Booker doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And the shot's off, 1 for 2 in this one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Edwards for 3. And
let's
again,
go.
it's Brooklyn from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
3.
Beal right side. Out to the wing. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock to stop the run. Schroeder with a rebound. Nets leading by 9. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his...
Let's go! 15-12.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Beal. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Branham's checked in for Booker. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off.
Nets leading by 14. Simmons finds Edwards. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Let's go.
Edwards got 19 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league.
The Nets. You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast breaking style.
Inside, stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn, and he's going for the lob.
Let's go,
Slams it in. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. He buries it for 3.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Right wing, down low. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Simmons. Give him 23.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Beal outside. Back to Young. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Can't hit from in close. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition.
Let's go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Pass to Dunn. To the inside. Iguodala. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
Edwards, that's good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Young. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And now the Nets on the break. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Shots good.
Let's go.
Schroeder.
Let's go.
Just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense
Let's go into the second quarter. Let's go.
Put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Alex Caruso is out there with Toppin. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Booker. Collins outside. Here's Branham. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Booker, the pass to Caruso. Outside Booker. Shoots over Schroeder. Connects on the 17th.
35-10
points.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Ooh, got that
let's
one
go.
quick.
38-10, let's go.
Right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Crazy boy.
Players in the league to show you now. The top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. The 4th spot held by Devin Booker.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
As a 2-guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
From the baseline. And Watford pulls it down.
Indeed.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. There's
Good foul, let's go.
college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. For 3. Gets the 3-ball.
Why did you hand up on Booker?
Got 5 points in the quarter.
If you're talking strictly from shooting range, Booker is right at the top of that group.
And here's Edwards outside. Yes.
Let's go. Take my right back. 13.
Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Elbow shot on the way. Iguodala, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Nice.
Let's go. 13. Let's go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
For 3, Booker. The offensive rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Edwards. Deep. Oh,
let's go. Get going. Get going.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
3.
Pass to Branham. It's Booker on the wing. Toppin outside, and there's a pick. Back to Booker. Shoots over Schroeder, and Booker the bucket on the assist by Toppin. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes
Let's
played,
go.
and
Edwards
slams it in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Beal, top of the key, and he wills that one in. Right through the back of the iron. Beal's got his first bucket in this one. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then
Let's
he
go.
became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Back to Booker. Pass to Beal. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Good on the shot.
Go.
Edwards has got 45 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Toppin outside. Back to Booker. Tipped. Shots good by Schroeder.
Let's go.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Edwards. The fadeaway. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Let's go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Beal with a screen on Schroeder. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the Suns miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, we need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
When I look at Brooklyn, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
Look at dark horse shutter. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. Edwards out there with Dennis Schroeder.
62.
Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Whitehead in at the 3.
No, 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Iguodala. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. He got it again.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
No,
Booker no good. And Brooklyn has possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, ice.
Who? Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment.
6-17.
Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And for the Suns, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Back to Young. Can they get it? Brooklyn pulls it in. Whitehead's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker against Edwards. Over Booker. Again, the net score.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Booker with the jam.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Fades away. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's got 60 again. I mean, I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
To tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Watford outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. The 3 nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Schroeder. Got it. Good job in the low post. Schroeder's got 6.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Outside Booker. Pass to Beal. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot to end the run. Knocks down the long game. He has 6.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of the game with his outside shooting.
Edwards against Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the net score.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Young. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Whitehead's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The fader. And he comes up with a bucket.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Back to Young. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And here's Edwards outside. And again.
18-3, let's go.
He is unconscious.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And stolen by Simmons. Watford, right side. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Watford's got 6 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Booker against Edwards. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Caruso outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Watford outside. Lets a three fly. Knocks down the Watford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Young with it. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
Keep it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely... definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Big love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Obi Toppin. He's out there with Alex Caruso. Zach Collins out there with Devin Booker. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Deep.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely.
Let's go.
And Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Branham. Pass to Booker. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other. I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on backing up threes.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
That one's good for 2.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Branham, guarded by Edwards. Branham misses. The Nets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
Let's go.
Undersized. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Phoenix is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Booker. Shoots over Schroeder. Booker, good. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just what he does. Booker getting buckets.
Here's Edwards. Oh,
let's go.
Again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
Booker.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Branham. And that one's long.
Could make a good argument for the kick-out pass there because the D had him bottled up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Here's Booker, and the jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 22.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
19-footer. He got it again.
Let's go.
That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Let's see, record.
Here's Branham, guarded by Edwards. With a step back. And another basket for Phoenix.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Edwards. Oh, another one falls.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out, good, he hits again.
14-3-9.
Real. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Here's the pick. Pass to Beal. Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's a strong move by Beal and draws the contact.
Free throw drops for Beal. It's both from the stripe.
14-41.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards for 3. And again.
Let's go.
He's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And another
Let's go.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh, my. I mean, that has stood since 1962.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.